back to my channel. Today we are doing a sweat-proof, oil-free makeup tutorial, something that is very unlike me because I naturally have dry desert skin. If you just want your makeup to stay put, a lot of people are traveling now, the sun is out, we're going to the tropics, and we want our makeup to stay in place. I have all the products just for you. Not one little droplet of sweat will interact with our makeup. We're gonna look flawless the whole day. So I'm so excited to show you guys this. Take her swimming on the first date type of makeup tutorial. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this makeup tutorial. It is actually hot in this building right now. It's so perfect for this video because I am so hot right now. Before we get started, I have to put some hydration on my lips using the Milani Rose Butter. It's a lip mask because we're gonna have very matte, long-lasting products all over our face and lips, and I need that base hydration or my lips are gonna be looking crusty. So hydrate your lips beforehand. We're gonna get started with the skin, and for primer I have two options for you guys. I have one more high-end that works really well for oily skin, the YSL one. This one's really good. You have to shake it up. It has an SPF of 18 and it's very thin. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's thin and watery like this, but when you work it in, it's almost like a powdery finish. So this is the finish, and it's instantly drying, like your makeup's not gonna move or budge. I have another option for more affordable. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock, and it's a long-wearing mattifying primer. A little bit more time to dry than this guy over here. And this is Makeup Forever, the Shine Control. It has a 20-hour wear, and it's a matte base. So I put the primer on the back of my hand, and then work that outwards into my skin. We're gonna go on to the brows. For the brows, I wanted something that's waterproof, that is not gonna budge no matter what, and that is my trusty old friend, the Benefit Brow Pencil, the Precise on My Brow. This is the ultra fine brow pencil, and it's an oldie but goodie, and I think it's waterproof. Hold on, let me fact check myself really quick. Up to 12 hours. But what they do have that's like a 24-hour is this guy right here, which I love. If you like the brushed up brow look, this will give you that and also stay in place. It's not gonna feel greasy or move around too much. It's literally gonna stay where you put the hairs. Fill in my brows really quick. Ooh, my skin is so powdery right now. If you have oily skin, you need this right now. Shine Control. I'm gonna get started on my brows really quick. I've done my eyebrows so many times on here, but I'm gonna show you really quick again how I like to fill in my brows. I always like to start in the very front. I feel like my brows are way too far apart naturally, so I like to just bring them in. Wow, I look like an angry bird right now. I mean, it's a process. Okay, so I just kind of filled them in a little bit more, and then I cleaned them up on the bottom a little bit with my Makeup Forever concealer, something that's a little bit thicker. But I noticed that the Makeup Forever primer that I used all over my face to Shine Control was turning like dry, and I was getting little patches. So what I did is I went back in with the All Hours primer and put it all over my skin. Now that our brows are done, our skin is set, we are ready for foundation. I have a drugstore option that's amazing. This is from L'Oreal, and I also have one that I really like from Lancome. It's an SPF 15, all about the SPF as much as I can get, and it has a hold of 24 hours as well. So both of these are really, really good. I'm gonna go with Lancome. It's just gonna be a little bit more thick, and this one is not as thick. So lately I have been liking a little bit more comfortability with my foundations. If I use foundation, it's very lightweight. You can see when I like blend it out. It's not like super thin, but it's not extremely thick like the other one. I just want my skin to breathe and just work that in. And we are gonna have smooth, flawless looking skin all day. It's not gonna move. I'm actually so excited that my makeup is not gonna move today. And I'm so glad I actually made that change from the Makeup Forever primer to the YSL because my skin was not having it. I have dry skin already, so my skin was like, excuse me, but we're back. We're back to normal. I have hydration. I felt like SpongeBob for a second. This is matching my face color, but not my body because I have a little bit of a tan going on. The sun has been out and so have I. I've been going on daily walks through my neighborhood. It feels so good just to walk outside and just do simple things like with the family. Like we all either go biking every day or we'll take a walk and get fresh air. I'm gonna put some on my eyelids so we're even everywhere. I look a little bit mismatched right now, but I'm gonna fix it with bronzer. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my concealer favorites, which I'm really excited to share with you guys, the e.l.f. 16 Hour. I've been in love with e.l.f. Their concealer has been driving me crazy lately. I have been obsessed. If you've watched my last 2 videos, this is all I've been wearing because it's just so good and it lasts all day. So I have the mattifying one. This is a 16 Hour camo. And then my all-time favorite, this is 24 hours. Full coverage. It is thicker, it's almost like a mousse. I don't mind that though. I love it. It looks so good on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and use this guy because I've been using this in the last few videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is in 3.2. This guy I'm gonna take on my inner corners here, and I'm gonna actually bring it down to the nose. I really don't need any here. I'm not gonna put any there. I'm gonna right up into the outer corners. Just a little bit in here. I'm gonna just mist my face. And now I'm gonna go in and blend everything in with my beauty sponge. Okay, so we are very one even tone, so that's good for us. At this point, I like to put on my skin gloss. Even if you have oily skin, this is not greasy and it doesn't move. It's not sticky either, so your hair is not gonna get stuck in it. I like this because it makes your skin look smoother. At the same time, it's giving you like a nice glow that's not greasy, oily, or sticky. So I'm gonna put this on my skin gloss in the shade Glossed Peach, just underneath my powders. I don't wanna have to put a highlighter on top. I'll have suggestions for you guys if you don't like cream highlighters and you like more of a powder, but I just like it to look like I'm glowing from within. We like a healthy glow. So I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder for the under eye and the entire face. So take this and set right in there. And you are not gonna look different in 20 hours. I promise you, this is gonna stay in place. You could go in the water. I wouldn't completely trust that, but you are gonna look like the same person. Doesn't matter how long you've stayed in the sun, your makeup is unbothered. After I'm done with the beauty sponge, I'm gonna go in with a brush, like a big fluffy brush, and just kind of tap in the sides of the face. So I don't want it to be too heavy here. I just want it to last and kind of stick to the powder. So for the eyes, you want something that's going to stay in place. This actually, if you get sweat on your eyelid, it won't move. So this one's a good one. I'm gonna be using the Beautiful Mess Liquid Eye Paint in the shade Shy Girl. And this is a matte one, so I'm gonna set this down all over the lid and blend it with a brush. And you want to set it down and blend pretty quickly, and it just blends so nicely on the lid. Super quick, easy, gives you dimension, and you're ready to go. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. You can actually use this more like a primer because it sets in place. It's very matte and it won't move. It also helps with anything you put on top of it to glide on very evenly and become more vibrant. You could use a brush or your finger, kind of like to do the edges with my finger and then the rest with a brush. And then I'm gonna go in with the most beautiful color. I love this color so much. It's called Daydreamer. I'm gonna put this all over my lid. With this one, you have to work fast. It's like a metallized finish and it really just stays in place. So I like to go pretty quick with this one because it will stick wherever you put it, which is good if you don't want it to move throughout the day. And at the same time, it has like this really pretty shimmer in it. I absolutely love this one. And you can even use this as an eyeliner. This as liner would be really pretty too. I'm also gonna take this shade and just put a little bit on the lower lash line so we have some dimension going through there. And I love how the glitter just pops. In the sun, it's gonna look so shimmery and beautiful. So I'm just gonna take some of the brush and just sweep it back and forth. So there is your waterproof eye makeup. It's really quick, simple, and easy. So I wanna add a little bit of eyeliner on the lower lash line and maybe smudge out a little bit of the top. So I found these Maybelline 36 hour, like that is a lifetime. That is so long. I found 2 of them. There's a smoky gray and a smoky brown. I think I'm deeper brown. Ooh, that one's good. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit to the top, but first I'm gonna smudge it out. I almost forgot to smudge it. The only thing I'm worried about is removing this 36 hour wear. I hope it's easy to remove. I'm just gonna add a little bit of definition here. I don't wanna go too crazy. Okay, this actually traveled a little longer than what I was expecting, but that's okay. It's still cute. It travels. She is a traveler. You know what's so crazy? I told you guys all about this 24-hour brow setter and I never put it on. I'm just gonna put it on right now. But you're gonna see like my brows will stick straight up, or wherever I want to move them to, they'll stay there. For mascara, I have two options for you guys. One is obviously very well known, Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. This one from Urban Decay, it's the Perversion waterproof mascara, which is really good. But I am gonna go with this one right here. It's from Essence. I love their mascaras. They have the best mascara. I always rave about it. They have it in waterproof, so I'm going to use this one. So let me curl them first. I love this one. It's just like so densely packed, the bristles, and I'm gonna have so much fun taking this off tonight. But this mascara is just heaven for your lashes. All right, so my lashes are done. I'm gonna apply some falsies. The falsies I'm wearing are from Velour, and they're in, what is the name? Mini Me. How cute. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way and put the eyelash glue on the actual band or so. Okay, so our lashes are on and we are ready for the face. I'm ready to bring my face and my body together again. This is the part where everything's gonna come together, so I need to match my face and body right now. And a little bit of shaping around the nose. I only do this area to shorten the nose, so if you guys are wondering, like, do I need to do that? Just ask yourself if you want to shorten your nose or not. And this one just kind of like narrows down the nose a little bit. I'm going underneath my lower lash line just to give a little bit more dimension. And now I'm gonna use the same one as a all over bronzer and just going over everything softly to give me an overall warmth. And now, okay, so we are bronzed, we're contoured, and now I'm gonna use some blush. So for blush, I'm going in with the NARS Orgasm. It's very reflective and luminous, and I used to be opposed to any blush with that, but I am all about it now because it actually makes my skin look really good. And I've been really working on my skin, you guys. I don't know if you noticed, but it has improved a whole bunch in texture. So I don't mind using a blush that has some reflex in it. She's confident, she's shining. If you are oily, you might not want to use this because it's very reflective. Patrick Ta has this one where it's like a 2-in-1 and it has a matte and a cream. So you can do that. I'm gonna add a little bit more. That blush is very light, very, very light, which I love. This one has a little bit more pigment, and I'm gonna add a little bit of the Patrick Ta to the temples. For highlight, I used my skin gloss in Glossed Peach underneath my makeup, so I feel like I don't need that extra glow. But if you do, if you feel like you don't like creams and you want a powder highlight, this one is one of my favorites from Natasha Denona. It's called Super Glow, and it is in the shade Light Medium. It's so pretty. If you're my skin tone, it's gonna look amazing on you. I might put some on my nose. A little more dimension there. It's fine. So I'm really loving how this is turning out. The face is matte, the parts that need to be glowy are glowy. So now I'm gonna set everything in place with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It's a party all night, stay all day setting spray, so I'm gonna just spritz that on. Hold on, wait a minute. Are you serious? It doesn't work. Please, please work, because it says no melting, no fading, no creasing. This is gonna be so good. Let me change the sprayer. Maybe I have another sprayer. I'll change it to my sprayer. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, and it has a nicer sprayer. Okay, so. Oh, that's amazing. I love my sprayer. That was from my Fine Mist. I'm gonna let that sit so it can stay all day. I really love this. My skin looks flawless. I feel so good right now in my skin. I'm so excited for you guys. So now for the lip, I'm gonna do something a little bit more bright. Naima Tang came out with a lip collaboration with Dose of Colors, and I'm really excited about it. These colors are beautiful. She came out with a few of them, really like two-tone colors. One like a chocolate brown tone. There's like this nude in here that I really love. I can't wait to try that. The packaging is so beautiful, and she also came out with this bright corally color, very pretty. So I'm gonna go with the lip liner and the matte liquid lip. This makes me want to go on a tropical vacation. I already feel it. And this shade is called Zoe. The one I used here is called Amber-ish, and I'm just gonna pop that on. Oh, I love this color. It's so bright and pretty. This also smells really good. It smells like a melon. So this is my matte lip. This is my whole matte face without looking flat, and we're gonna stay glam all day. I'm gonna take these clips out and give you some looks so you can see the final look. Guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up for me, and also if you haven't seen these two videos on the side, check them out. So make sure to stay updated and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had so much fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Did I get makeup lipstick on my finger?